one, new video. Let's see. Hello again. I'm back. I made it. I'm alive. Can you believe it? This is horizontal. It's not vertical. Who'd have thought? Guess what? I got a mic. I'm back because I got a mic. I actually filmed a bunch in the interim between the last video and this one, but a lot of it was vertically shot, and I didn't have a microphone, and I do quite a bit of recording in the car when I'm driving on the way to work or on the way home from work, and the freeway noise is really bad. The audio quality is not very good, so I thought, let's get a mic before I upload anything, and we're just gonna have to deal with it and re-record any thoughts that I thought were important. So anyway, that's where I've been. I've been actually recording stuff. I just haven't uploaded it because the audio was bad and it was vertically shot instead of horizontal. Leave a comment, actually. What do you think? Do you like the vertical? Do you care? I think a lot of people listen to this rather than watch it. I think that's a more common trend nowadays. It's growing and growing. I speak for myself as well. I watch YouTube videos, but often I'll listen to a YouTube video in the car on the way to work or on the way home from work. So maybe it doesn't matter as much as I'm making it out to be. But in that scenario, the audio is even more important if you're just listening. So I wanted to get a good mic. I ended up getting a DJI mic, the little one. It was a set of 2 mics. I had to get a third-party app for my phone because I'm recording on my phone as of now. Had to get a third-party app so that I could route the microphone through an external mic rather than the internal mic. I don't know. One thing that's been on my mind quite a bit lately is the topic of UFOs. I think they're fascinating. Or UAP. It's really hard to say exactly what's going on, but it's one of those topics that I've gone back and forth about through my life, where in certain sections in my life I didn't believe that anything anomalous existed, and then I would hear some story somebody tells me, and I was like, hey, maybe there's something going on here, and then I just kind of shift my perspective on the issue quite a bit throughout the years. But as of lately, I decided to kind of deep dive the topic and see what I could uncover for myself after, kind of specifically focusing on it intentionally. Excuse me. And after doing that, I have come to the belief that UAP or UFOs do exist. There is something anomalous in the sky. As to exactly what that is, I don't really know. But I do think there is something going on that displays characteristics that jets can't do. Has instantaneous acceleration technology or capability. It's either that or it's other dimensional. It's either other dimensional or it's shifting into our dimension, so it's kind of like as something would cast a shadow, but a third dimensional shadow. So it kind of phases in and out of reality. Either something along those lines, or it's other terrestrial. Maybe it's extraterrestrial from another planet, or it's originally from this planet, but we just don't know about them. Maybe it's other beings, other intelligent life, but I don't know if it's extraterrestrial or not. Maybe it's other intelligent life, but they've been here all along, and they're just above us or below us in the ocean or something. Maybe it's the United States government. If you've ever heard of the guy Thomas Townsend Brown, he did a bunch of experiments way back in the day after World War II about gravity manipulation and the relationship relationship that electricity has to gravity, and how you can make a device that can actually affect gravity. And then Thomas Townsend Brown's research just kind of went under the radar after a while. It looks like I'm running out of space. Dang it. I'm not really sure how much time I have left here. But Thomas Townsend Brown, he basically, I think there's a chance he uncovered some secrets about manipulating gravity with electricity. And if that's the case, then the United States government at a very high level could have technology, or other governments as well, could have technology that actually manipulates gravity, and would explain why we're seeing these craft. You know, the government itself has these vehicles, basically. Could be, you know, I don't know what it is, but any of the explanations are pretty wild, I think. And I do think at least one of those explanations, one of those phenomena is happening just my belief, right? I don't know. I'm just a dude on the internet. But that makes sense to me, you know, after really digging into the topic and researching what people have found and stories people have had, and, you know, just really doing my best to uncover who's lying and who's not. And you never really know, right? You know, maybe I have internally vetted someone that I believe their story. And I was wrong. Maybe they're lying, right? And I base my opinion on that. And like, I try to remain pretty flexible about most topics, where if it's a controversial issue, I like to be able to change my mind. I think it's important to be able to change your mind and not have too much hubris to stay stuck in your ways. If you're stuck in your ways and unable to change your mind, it means you're not learning anything anymore. And I view that as a negative thing. So I like to be able to change my mind, but as of now, it seems like I've just grown in confidence that the UAP phenomena is something anomalous happening. It's not just weather balloons and craft or satellites or whatever. I think it's legitimately something happening. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What topic would be interesting for me to talk about next time? What are your thoughts? You know, what would you like to see a video of? Do you like these vlog style videos, or do you prefer the 3D printing showcases? I'll probably still experiment with a couple more varieties of video here. I'm really happy about this mic that I got. I'm going to test this and see how it turns out, and if I like the audio quality, then I'll upload it. But yeah, that's that. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll keep making videos. Alright, everybody. Have a good day.